welcome to another vlog and another vlog of me not wearing makeup and having a messy hair. This morning I had not time to do my hair or makeup, so I just left to work. I'm about to eat dinner. I am starving and I'm super sore from yesterday's workout, and all day today I've been super hungry. That usually happens when I have like a really good workout. The next day I'm like starving all day. I'm probably gonna make the mashed cauliflower because that's what I'm craving right now, like something warm. Okay, so I got my broccoli boiling there. I got my chicken breast here. Ignore that is not burnt. I don't know why my pot turned out like that. And then this, it does say to put it in there for about 5 to 6 minutes with a little bit of water, so I'm gonna do that. And then macros for cauliflower, mashed cauliflower is 1 cup is 50 calories, 2 fat, 7 carb, and 2 protein, and there is 4 servings here, so I'm probably gonna have 2 servings, I'm pretty sure. Cool. This was at Trader Joe's for only $3. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water, just a tiny bit, and I'm not gonna let that cook. So this is how it's looking. It's boiling now, which I think it's almost ready, but I still feel some little balls here. I'm super excited to. A really good way to get my greens in is like this. So here it is, my friends. I got my mashed cauliflower, chicken, and my broccoli. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and obviously my sparkling water. I have like a mukbang. Let me try the cauliflower and I'll tell you guys what I think. It's good. However, I think that I make it better, to be honest. I'm not trying to shame on. It's good, and it's a little bit more flavor. So I want to have a conversation with you guys about macros and calories. So as many as you probably know, you know that I've counted calories, or mostly macros, for a long time. I feel like I lost a lot of my weight counting macros. If you are new to my channel, I lost 100 pounds, over 100 pounds, and it was all natural through healthy eating, through working out, no surgeries or anything. And I would talk a lot about macros. If you haven't heard me talk about macros lately, because I don't count my macros anymore, I kind of decided to stop because I wanted to give myself a break. I do recommend macros and calories if you are new to like healthy eating and you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to hit a goal, because you actually do learn a lot about what you're eating. It actually opens your eyes of how much you're actually eating. Serving sizes are so important. Looking at nutrition facts is so important. So if you don't know how to read nutrition facts, basically this is how I can put it. Usually it tells you calories, but it tells you a serving size. So let's say you're looking at for example, the mashed cauliflower. It said 50 calories. A lot of people may think, oh, it's only 50 calories for the whole bag, but it's not like that. It should tell you that how many servings there is, and that's how you can kind of divide how much it would be if you ate the whole bag versus just eating 1 serving. And what I look at the most is the fat, the carbs, and the protein. Those are the macros. Those are macronutrients, which is what builds the calories. So I don't like to just focus on calories, because let's say I'm eating 1700 calories a day. You can easily eat 1700 calories of junk food, which is not the point. The point is eating nutritious, eating your micronutrients, which is the carbs, protein, and fat, sticking to healthier calories and macronutrients overall. The reason why I feel that it's better to eat healthier, obviously because it's for your health, obviously because it can help you lose weight, and obviously because the healthier you eat, it's most of the time it's lower calorie, then you can eat more for the amount of calories that you should eat during a day, if that makes sense. So if you can eat more of lower calorie foods versus eating just 1 burger and 1 donut for the whole day and you already met your macros or your calories. Also, it would be really hard to hit your macros if you're just eating junk food, because most of the junk food has like really high fat and really high carb and really little protein. So what I usually do is I always try to hit my protein first. I always try to make sure that I'm eating enough protein during the day, obviously for my muscle mass and for my hair growth and my skin and everything. So that just by me doing that, I already have less room for like like super high fat or super high carb. Not that I'm scared of carbs. I do eat carbs. I used to be really scared of carbs, but then I started to like reverse diet. I did used to eat low carb, but then it wasn't for me. I didn't feel good. I felt very weak. I felt like I needed more energy, so I started incorporating more healthy carbs, which now my body won't just gain weight. A lot of people that eat low carb or keto, once they start eating carbs, even if they're healthy carbs, they'll like start gaining water weight super fast because your body is already used to low carb. Just another thing that your body will adjust to anything you give it. And I wanted to live a more healthier lifestyle. I didn't want to be stuck to one certain diet or low carb or keto or whatever. I wanted to have flexibility and balance because this is supposed to be for your whole life. I wanted to don't feel like I'm dieting. Like right now, I feel so good. I'm really flexible. Like you guys saw in my vlog, I've eaten sushi. But since I'm eating sushi, not every day, so I kind of balance my day. Like if I know I'm gonna eat high carb for breakfast or dinner or whatever, I try to manage the rest of my day by eating a little bit lower carb, a little bit higher protein, less fat, kind of like balance it out so it's not too much of anything. Because like I've said before, a lot of anything is bad. Even if it's healthy food, you're still eating over the calories or the macros, and everybody requires different calories and macros. It all depends on your height, how much you weigh right now, your activity levels. So the only reason why I wouldn't recommend counting macros or calories is if you feel like you're very restricted, like you start developing a bad relationship with food, because that's what can happen. That's what happened to me. I became really obsessive with counting macros and making sure I hit my numbers exactly correct. And I did this for like 3 years when I was super strict. Yes, I was leaner, but I wasn't feeling great because first I was under eating, and my only goal was to like lose weight. But then I started to realize that, that's not actually healthy. Like you should be eating healthy to be healthy. You should be feeling good. You should be feeling energetic. And I was not, because I was just under eating. So I learned the hard way. I messed up my metabolism, so I was eating super low calories, so I had to rebuild my metabolism again, which right now I feel like it's working fantastic. I have not tracked any macro, and I don't feel like I've gained weight, and I've been eating more flexible, more carbs. I feel like I have more energy, like I can lift heavier, which was my goal, and it took me a very long time to get here. So that's why I recommend everyone, like, please don't cut your calories so much, because your body's gonna adapt. Once it adapts, it's gonna hit a plateau and you're gonna have to lower your calories even more, so you're gonna end up eating very few calories, and that is not healthy at all. It's not. I do not recommend you to be eating less than 1,200 calories. So I'm just speaking from my experience, what I went through, what I know. But of course, like, you can ask your doctor, nutritionist, or anyone, but this is just based on my experience. But I do recommend, like, if you don't know what a serving size looks like, if you don't know how many calories look like what, like, I would suggest you do it for at least 1 or 2 months, just so you can get an idea of what a serving looks like, because a lot of people have no idea. Maybe weigh your protein for like 2 months, measure your foods, and you're gonna get an idea, and then you're gonna do it naturally, intuitively, just by looking at it. Like right now, if I serve myself a plate, I kind of know how many calories it has. And now that I'm worried, if I'm still hungry after I eat this, I'm gonna go ahead and get more. Versus before, I was eating too little calories, and I would finish my plate and still feel hungry, and I wouldn't get any more because I had no more calories left. That's how it worked, and that's why I developed eating disorders and like really bad relationship with food. Now it takes me a very long time to even just get myself a bowl of cereal. I would not do that. I'm never gonna stop at any fast foods just to get something for myself. Not that that's bad, but that's how much fear I have with eating bad foods. I guess it's a good thing, because I'm not the type of person that's just gonna go to a drive-thru just because. I'm not like that. That's why I always try to prepare my foods and have healthy options. Even though my diet is not really a diet, but it's not like 100% perfect. But I enjoy eating mostly good foods and healthy foods that make me feel good, that make me feel like my workouts are even worth it, that make me just feel healthy. If I want to have something someday in a party or like a special event, like, I'll have some of it. My thing is sweets. Like, I have a really big sweet tooth, so I don't like to say no to dessert if I really want it. If I know that I don't really want it and it's there, I won't eat it just because, you know, versus before that I would be so strict that I had like cheat days and I would literally eat so much that day, even though I wasn't craving it that day. I just made myself eat it, and then it became like a binge. And then I started the next day again feeling so guilty, so bloated, and so disappointed because I overate. Now I don't like cheat meals. I don't believe in cheat days or cheat meals. I believe to have balances, and if I'm craving something on a Monday, I'm gonna have it on a Monday and continue my week like normal. Versus before, I would pay like a weekend and I would binge a whole weekend, probably gain all the weight I lost that week plus more. And it was just a cycle that I was never getting out of, and I was not seeing any progress because obviously it was just like a back and forth. So yeah, you might not want to take my advice, and that's fine, but yeah, it's just like I said, it's just my experience and what happened to me. And if you believe in any type of diet, you do you. But if whatever diet you're doing makes you feel restricted, like you want to binge because you can't have it and you want it so bad, I would not recommend you keep on going with that diet, because in the long run it's gonna just hurt you and harm you and mess up your metabolism and your relationship with food. I don't know who would want that, but I would not. And that's why I'm here telling you what happened to me. So, and don't worry guys, I know I'm eating with my hands, but I wash my hands. So yes, please look at nutrition facts, look at what you're eating. I'm not saying don't look at that, it's important. Make sure you know what protein, what carbs, what healthy fats are. Make sure what complex carbs are, because there's a difference between complex carbs and just carbs, sugar, white flour, all of that. So learn the difference. And my tips are for like to eat in moderation, to be flexible, to eat really healthy, to feel good, to not deprive yourself so much, to have a good relationship with food, and to work out, to drink a lot of water. Leave the flavored drinks and calories that you don't really need. So try to save calories wherever you can. So if you guys like my advice, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you have any more questions on nutrition. This is my passion. Like, I can literally talk about this forever. I love talking about nutrition and what my experience has been. All I can say is I know I'm a little fluffier right now. Not fluffier, but like thicker, heavier, and I'm totally okay with it. I love it. I love the flexibility that I have with food. I just love where I'm standing right now, and it's such a relief than the life I used to live. Very restrictive, first very obese and diabetic, and then very thin and restricted, and now I just feel like I'm in the middle and I'm happy and I'm healthy, and that's all that matters. So I think that's it for this little chit chat segment. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if I vlog more, then I'll vlog more. If not, I'm gonna end the video here. This food was delicious, as you can tell. I'm almost done. So yeah, let me know what other videos you would like, because honestly I'm running out of ideas. I don't even know what to record anymore. I don't know what to talk about anymore. So please let me know anything you would like to see below. See you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me in this Vlogmas. Remember that I love you so much, and to follow me on Instagram, and remember to do what's right, now what's easy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I'm about to show Josh how to twerk. I'm still learning. This is a hack, how you can twerk if you don't have a big booty. We can still twerk, okay? I learned with my sisters, okay? I'm not a pro. If you're a pro, please don't judge me. I'm just showing what I know. So you're gonna bend over a little bit and lock your knees. Así. Bend over a little bit, lock your knees, así back. But don't stick it out, just kind of like bend over a little bit. And then you're gonna like shift side to side and kind of like leave it loose. Don't move yourself, just let it like swing. You're gonna kind of like this, like press down with your heels, and then kind of like move back and forth, and it's gonna start moving by itself.
Okay. Así.
No, it says you're moving it. Don't move it.
Sí.
Can you see it move or no?
Sí. So first, primero dijo que así, ¿verdad? Feet in y luego.
No, knees in. Don't bend your knees. Kind of like leave it straight, and then kind of like swing around.
Knees in.
No, lock.
Oh,
Don't
knees
bend
locked.
it. Don't
knees
bend
locked.
it.
Okay. Okay.
but kind of like move side to side. Don't move like this. It should move by itself. That's something I used to do. I used to like shake my knees, but you don't do that. You just kind of like swing.
Y luego butt out. Y luego.
And then like.
Derecho, esa mano así. Okay.
But you don't grab your hands there. Just put your hands there.
Just
kind of like put them, I don't know, somewhere sexy.
Y luego.
A ver.
Así.
So turn more this way because I can't see you. No, turn your whole body this way. Okay, now side to side, kind of like swing your hips, but don't move your booty.
Oh, los hips.
Try to copy me.
Mi pan. Zun.
No, you're moving your legs. Alright, do it again. I think you did it right.
Mi pan. Zun.
Like that.
Like
I said, I'm still learning. I'm not a pro, but how am I doing?
De un 0 a un 10, un 11. Whoa, sister, you need to improve in that hip motion. You're not moving it correctly, okay? You need to like feel the music, así con la mano así, y lo das así, te agarras aquí así, le das así.
You don't have a big booty, we can still twerk, okay? We can make it work. I think like when girls have bigger booties, it's easier because it just moves naturally, and me, I had to actually really try. So this is how you get. That's it for the tutorial. Practice it at home with your man.
Ahora tú pretend you're me.
This is what guys do. Guys don't do anything. Guys, thank you for watching.